Brandy Joy here with Brandy Joy TV, your astrologer and tarot reader. Okay, so I wanted to pull out some tarot cards to kind of integrate those into our discussion tonight on the horoscope of the week, because this is a very intense week. So you probably feel a little emotionally drained maybe today, Wednesday. It is April 25th, and so this is April 25th on through next week, about Monday. I usually like to just focus on the next few days, the weekend, because things change very quickly, as you know, with astrology, right? So we have today, in fact, we have Mercury square Saturn. So heavy, very draining for a lot of people, okay? So don't feel like you're the only one, okay? This is a very intense week with a lot of major aspects. In fact, I'm pulling out some pretty major cards to share with you guys, to talk to you a little bit about these energies, because I know a lot of people are feeling like up and down and drained and just like, what's going on and when is this over? Well, I can't say that it's going to be over very quickly. But it is a time of transition. It is a time of change, big time, okay? Yeah. A lot of people are feeling very down, very emotional. This is a very tough time for a lot of people, as many of you know that are already into astrology and light work. This is very tough time. So let's talk a little bit about these energies, and I pulled out some cards to share with you guys, and 3 of them are major arcana cards. So this is a time of destiny. This is a time of, fated changes. Fated things are happening right now, okay? We have Venus and Gemini. Venus and Gemini, we just came out of Venus Taurus, and Venus Taurus was the lover, right? Venus Taurus is like the sensual, like the physical, let's work out and eat good and have good sex and be affectionate and all of those good things. Like you felt very physical typically as we shifted through that Venus Taurus energy, right? It was exalted Venus, wonderful Venus. But now we have Venus and Gemini. Okay, not very exalted. So this is actually a time of change in terms of those things. So a lot of times people will be a bit indecisive. Like one minute they're in love with this person, the next minute they're like, yeah, I don't know, or one minute they're feeling very affectionate, and the next minute they're like, get off of me, right? Or they might want to go work out, but they just don't feel like getting up, especially with this square that we have going on, guys. This is a really tense week. Yes, exactly, Elaine. Exactly. A lot of confusion this week. You bring up the first card. This is the only non-major arcana card that I actually pulled out. This is a minor card, and this is confusion. This is feeling like you're not sure what the hell to do. These are bad aspects this week, you guys. I'm gonna just go ahead and put it out there. I don't usually like to give a lot of value to things like that, but this is a rough time. Okay, and so there's a lot of indecision because we have Mercury in harsh aspect to Saturn, and we also have Venus and Gemini at the same time. And that Venus and Gemini is squaring the moon, all right? So you have a square between the emotional, sensitive body and the empath and the intuition and all that stuff. It's square harshly to Venus, love and beauty and attraction. It's hard. It's challenging. It's challenging what you are feeling about what you want. Okay? That's really what it comes down to. So a lot of confusion. So this card is about confusion. You see how she has the blindfold on. She has the 2 swords of truth, not 1 sword of truth, 2. Okay? Because conflict. All right? Venus Gemini. Venus Gemini is a lot of mental conflict, and this is a mental conflict card, right? You got the moon up there. You got the moon of intuition, but she's blindfolded, right? So this is a time of confusion, a time of going back and forth, a time of trying to figure what the hell to do with certain like big ideas. Like you might have a big goal and now you're feeling conflicted about it. or you're in a relationship, or maybe you're interested in someone and you're just like, you're conflicted about it. Those kind of things, the big decisions, are in conflict with most people right now. Okay, so I was saying, don't give up, all right? Because right now it is a challenging time. And Wednesday and Thursday, today and tomorrow, we have this Mercury square Saturn. Oh boy, I know, obstacles, limitations, setbacks, feeling like I need to do this, but I don't feel like doing this. I just want to lay down. Can I lay down? Can I just not? Can I just have somebody else do it for me? Right? That's kind of the energy today and tomorrow. It's just a really hard energy, a very challenging energy. But you can also use it to your advantage and just relax, or, you know, have a little fun, you know, try to relax and have fun, because this is tense. This is a tense communication. A lot of times with this Mercury square Saturn, it's kind of narrow-minded thinking in a way, because Mercury is communication and perception in the way that you think about something. And then Saturn restricts and limits and causes obstacles and pressures, right? And makes you feel like you have to slow down. And you have this Mercury in Aries, which wants to move forward and wants and has ideas and thinking, but then it's like, being pressured by Saturn. And Saturn's like, you know, the elderly person, the wise old guru, you know, this is slow down and meditate, have a little discipline. Yeah, and that's the major aspect that's right now. However, it gets worse, you guys, okay? I'm just going to put that out there. We have this Mars-Pluto conjunct going on. So Mars is the god of war, and Pluto is the higher octave of Mars energy. It's also a very harsh energy. In fact, it's death, all right? It's Scorpio energy. So you have death and transformation in Old Father time sitting on Mars. Mars is actually crossing it this week and next week, okay? So Mars in Capricorn on Pluto is, again, that Saturn energy. This is the Saturn slow down, stop moving, obstacles, limitations, challenges, even in the way that you think, right, going on right now. So I know this weekend is like a perfect conjunction between the two. So this is going to be a time of decision making, a time of, hey, you have to do this. You know, this is the thing that you have to change. And everybody has this in a different part of their chart. So depending on where it's at in your chart is what you're transforming. Okay? And how direct it is on one of your planets is how harshly it's going to hit you and affect you. Okay? So death is about transformation. It's about ending one cycle, beginning a new cycle. And that is what is happening right now. As we speak, we have Mercury and Saturn going, hey, you got to figure this decision out. And then Pluto and Mars are going, hey, we're going to end some shit for you. If it needs to end or be let go of, we're going to force you to think differently. We're going to force you to let go of that old pattern that you might have established. And it can be a harsh reality to come about, because this can cause crisis. This can cause internal crisis. This can cause like almost like just anger towards people and you don't even know why. Like, ew, like everybody disgusts me right now. You know, all of a sudden you might feel something like that with these energies, because it is a very harsh emotional time. Okay, especially if you're ruled by something watery and emotional like the moon, right? Or Neptune, okay? Or if you're Scorpio. So this is really rough. We're having a cardinal T-square this weekend. Cardinal T-square, okay? So let's talk about that for a minute. Okay. So on Friday, we have the moon, square Saturn, square Mercury. Now the moon will be in Libra, relationships. Squaring Father Time, Saturn, Capricorn. Squaring Aries, moving forward and decisions, right? So this weekend, we have a very tough weekend coming up. This is going to say, okay, you want to push forward, but you have to make changes first. You might have to go through some alchemical changes internally or externally to manifest what it is you want, this new desire that you have, to make the reality that you want into the thing that it should be in this lifetime. So this is an alchemical, transformational time. This is temperance, the temperance card. You know, it's all about transformation, guys. So if you are resisting a change, it will be forced upon you. Okay? Yeah, exactly. Stuck and paralyzed. Yes. You know, I'm seeing certain things come up here. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So a T-square is just a challenge. Okay. It's a major, major challenge. And whatever, and cardinal means initiation and beginning something. Okay. So you want to start something, you want to do something, but you're feeling like you can't, almost just like held back. And it's like these tensions are causing you to have to try harder and to make the changes and to do the things that you need to do in order to make your reality better in whatever house this stuff is falling. Okay. Oh, hey, Thomas. Yeah. Okay. So serious decisions are being made right now, you guys. We have a full moon this weekend in Scorpio. Doesn't that make sense? On Jupiter, right? Because these are Scorpio energies. These are major change energies, death and rebirth. And you got the moon full manifesting, saying, illuminating, ah, here it is. Are you ready for it this weekend? So all of this stuff is playing together. They are having a conversation together, right? Father Time and the disciplinary is going, hey, we need to talk. We need to talk. And Mercury is, hey, you want to move forward? You want to make this a reality? Well, we need to talk to the dad over here that has a little more insight because he's old, right? So all of this stuff is going on, and it's trying to teach you something about your blueprint, your soul blueprint. It's trying to enlighten you about certain things in your life. Okay. So pay attention and look at your chart. You know, I have a video on YouTube on how to pull your chart and read it a little bit. I give you a little bit of insight into it actually in that video. I do have a lot of people asking me about, you know, further teachings in astrology and hermeticism and the things that I teach, right? Tantra, all that stuff. So I have decided to put something out for you guys. Big announcement. I was going to try to release it today, but I think it might be another day or two until I actually launch it, because I'm putting together the platform right now. I have a new membership site, you guys, and it is going to be a weekly video with me, and I'll tell you more about it when I release it. I'll go live and talk to you about it. But I will be teaching you about self-transformation, how to read your chart, and how to understand certain things that are going on. So this will be like, instead of just this weekly thing where I kind of give you the aspects in general, this will be like about you guys. This will be really like intense. It'll be really fun. And I will take you through the things that I know and the things that I've done myself and the things that I do in terms of alchemy and self-transformation. As many of you know, I have degrees in psychology and communication. I teach at a university. I'm a hypnotist, a regressionist, an astrologer, a tarot reader. I used to teach martial arts. I was on the USA team here in the United States. So I have a very large background behind me. And I've learned a lot of things. And I'm one of those people that has to learn constantly. So I have a lot of knowledge, and I want to share that with you guys in a deeper way. And so for those of you that are interested, that will be released in the next couple of days, and I will put the link up for all of you. I'm really excited about this. This is something I've wanted to do for years, and I really feel like, you know, I need to do this because at this point, it's like I'm trying to teach people and, you know, just one-on-one, and it's just not enough. I feel like I need to teach more of you about what I'm doing. So it's just going to be $15 a month. And it'll be a weekly lesson plus other stuff, all kinds of stuff. So I'm really excited about it because I'm going to be able to spend so much more time like teaching with you guys instead of just doing the little weekly horoscope thing and talking about major aspects of the week. I will actually tell you how it plays into your chart and do things like that. So that'll be a lot of fun. Okay, well, Thanks so much, you guys. That wraps it up. I just wanted to let you know that, this is a really, 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 really transformative, tough week. And so, look at your chart, do some meditation, and figure out what it is that you need to transform. It might be internal, it might be your mind, it might be your emotional body, it could be your vibration. And I'm going to teach you guys in the membership how to change all of that, how to change your vibration and, deal with things. I have a lot of crises come with me all the time. And I think I'd probably be in a mental hospital if it wasn't for how much education I have in terms of all of these things. I do a lot of alchemical work on myself all of the time, and it helps me tremendously. So I want to share that with all of you and, make life a little easier for my light worker tribe, because we're here to help other people. That's what we do. And that's what you do. You're healers, you're light workers. You spread the light. And if you're drained, you can't share your vital force with other people. And so you have to know how to fill yourself up and how to know what it is that you're going through your soul blueprint and your contracts and how to deal with it more effectively. So that's why I'm doing that for you guys. So thank you everybody for joining me. Have a wonderful weekend. It's going to be a tough one. So try to be wise about it. Okay. All right. Love and light to all of you. And I will see you in Vibe Tribe on Facebook. As always, I love our conversations. Mwah. Bye, everybody. Oh, and feel free to share this and subscribe if you're not. Bye for now.